Aloha you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a product from HighOH, and they were so kind and so generous to reach out to me and send me their product complimentary, of course in exchange for an honest review. Let me tell you, I don't know if somebody could read my mind, but God has everything worked out. And even though this is so small, it's just amazing what he does. And I have been looking for this product for a couple years now. I guess after Nella was born and when I got my cycle back, I was looking into more eco-friendly ways to handle that time of the month. I did have a Diva cup after my son was born, but sometimes I don't have that with me, and your period just comes out of nowhere almost sometimes. Usually, it's under control, but sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, you weren't supposed to be here for another 3 days. Why are you here? And things happen. And for me, I don't really want to use tampons. I definitely don't want to use pads. I had been looking at the reusable pads, and I remember talking to my boss about them. I said, oh my gosh, you should try this for your daughter. Her daughter has special needs and whatever, this whole conversation. And I don't know, I just never bought them for myself. I guess I was kind of thinking that, ew, that's gross. You're just gonna be sitting in your discharge and that's disgusting and it's gonna smell and then you're gonna leak. Just like having flashbacks to middle school when I first started my period, and you really don't know what's going on with your body exactly. So you have little accidents and leaks and just all these things, and you can't change your pad because you're in school, and you guys know the whole situation. But I guess I was just in that mindset. And then when HighOH reached out to me, I was like, okay, you've been thinking about this, let's try it out. So they sent me their charcoal bamboo reusable pads, and they are amazing. No exaggeration, none whatsoever. This is kind of like a wet bag if you guys are familiar with cloth diapering. They're much larger, but it comes with a little bag that you can put your used pads inside. These do have the wings and they have snaps on them, so you can adjust them. There are 2, so if you need a tighter fit, then there you go. They are super absorbent. There is no funny smell. I know that I was asking my girlfriends on Instagram and Facebook, like, okay, I'm gonna do a review, like what questions would you have about this? And one of the main things was leaks and smells. So no smells at all. I mean, not at all, but you smell the natural smell of blood or whatever, but there's no foul smells. There's nothing offensive, like no offensive smells. It's enough to deal with in itself. The last thing you want to have to worry about is, oh my gosh, do I smell? And secondly, oh my gosh, am I leaking? No, absolutely no leakage. When I tried this set of pads out, I did it for the full 4 days. And day 1 is usually a lighter day. You start spotting, the discharge is brown. Then on my second day, it gets really heavy. Honestly, I was apprehensive about wearing the pads on my second day. And mind you, I am at work, so this was risky for me to do, but I am here to tell you, you will be fine. You should be fine. I don't want to say you're guaranteed to be fine because I know everybody has a different amount of discharge, their flow is different, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But for me, I think that my flow is fairly heavy on the second day, and I had no leakage whatsoever, nothing in the front, nothing in the back, nothing on the sides, absolutely nothing. Panties perfectly clean, which is great. So also wearing them to bed, I was also nervous about wearing them to bed because I have white sheets. You already know, white sheets and a period, yeah, maybe not. But nothing happened. It was great. I was so pleased to wake up and feel dry. Like I felt dry because this charcoal bamboo is just so absorbent and it holds everything in. It was just no mess. I just can't express enough how great of a product this is. Like seriously. Then on the third day, things started to get lighter, but once I got over that second day where I know that my cycle is super heavy, it was like smooth sailing after that. I didn't worry about anything at all, and I was just so pleased with how everything worked out. Now, as far as caring for the pad, you do have to soak these. You have to prep them. You can't just take it out of the package, throw it in the washer, and then, you know, dry it in the dryer. So what you need to do to prep these is you need to put these in water, soak them, make sure that you basically activate the materials to absorb liquids. Then you can either wash them by hand or you can throw them in your washing machine. I personally just threw them in the washing machine. I have the little net bags, so I stuck them in there. I washed these with my towels and I put them on the sanitized cycle on my washer. I did not put these in the dryer. The instructions do say do not put these in the dryer. And if you do put them in the dryer, at least what I have found in my experience with cloth diapering, when you put these kind of things in the dryer, they do not get 100% dry. So I hang dry these. I have clothespins, you know, this whole setup that I have for hanging clothes. And that's how I dried all my pads. So for cleaning the pads after the initial use while on my period, I rinsed them out and wrung them out in my bathroom sink. I just kept doing that until the water flowed clear. It did take a while because, like I said, these are super absorbent, but you will get there. Once you do that, you're good to wash them in your washing machine again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative to you. I hope that this possibly broadened your horizons on alternate products to use while you are on your period. This is something that I think is really helpful for young girls that are just starting their cycle. It's super absorbent and it's discreet. You have your little bag and you're not causing more damage to the environment. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Leave me a comment down below if you would like me to make another video about eco-friendly / organic feminine products, whether they're reusable or disposable, just more eco-conscious. I would like to, because I would like for women to be more eco-conscious when it comes to this thing, since we do this every month. And if you think about all the women who have their period every month, that's a lot of products that are going into the landfill, and I don't like it. So thank you guys once again so much, and I will see you in the next video. Aloha, ahui ho.